Oh. You have a graph. Steps of 1. There is something called a coordinate. So if I say the coordinate A is -1, 2, place the dot where exactly this coordinate is. The first value is the x value, and the second value is the y value. Always. So, on the horizontal line, you need to look for -1, which is here. And then afterwards, you have to look on the vertical line where the 2 lies. And then you place the dot over there. So, -1, 2. So the coordinate of A is there. -1, 2. If I give you another coordinate saying 1, -3, the first value is on the horizontal axis. The next value is on the vertical axis. So 1 has to be on this line, which is here. And then you have to go to -3, which is downwards. So 1, 3, -3, sorry. So the coordinate of B is there, 1, -3. Exercise 9BA. 9B1, sorry. You have a table. You need to draw a graph. In an exam, they might tell you the scale as well. What is the scale? The distance between numbers. So a scale of 1 means 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and so forth. Sometimes they tell you, sometimes they don't. So you have exactly 39 seconds to make 9B, 1, 2, A, B, and then to look at it. Using a scale of 1 to 1. So D, time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. S meaning seconds. M meaning meters. Distance, M. Using a scale of 1 centimeter to represent 1 second on the horizontal axis, and 1 centimeter to represent 20 meters on the vertical axis. Plot the graph. So, there and there. What did it say? Horizontal axis. 1, 2, 3. Eight. And on the vertical axis, every 1 centimeter represents 20 meters. So it's steps of 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, and so forth. I think it reaches 200. It has to reach 200. All the values that are in the table need to be shown in the graph. So how do you fill it in? 1 is 0.4 to 7.2. It will not be precise. So if you zoom in, I zoom in. 1 is 0.7. I know here is 10. This is 5, so 0.7 is, whew. 0.5, 0.7 is maybe here. Maybe. Because it's 0.5. The second one is 7.2. 0.4, yeah. The second one, 7.2 is, remember this is 10. So if I draw a line, it will not be 100%, obviously. It still has to be beneath. Let's say, let's put it there. Then you go 20.4. 3, 20.4. Which is here, give or take. Then you go 4 is 40. 66, 98. 66, 6 is 98. And that's how you continue. Don't you have your book? Yes. B, use your graph to find the time that the stone takes to fall 100 meters. You can find these answers mostly in statistics. So, once you are done with drawing the graph, the time it takes to fall 100 meters. So, you need to look at where? The 100 meters. What do you need to do? Draw a line from 100 to the graph. And then from the graph to the horizontal axis. 6 point something. But mine is not 100%. It could be less. 100. Yeah, 6 point something. 6.1, 6.2, 6.3. $6.1, give or take. So this is finding coordinates, placing coordinates in a graph. The second thing which you already know about, 9.2 is a linear equation. What is... Go back where? A linear equation. What is a linear equation? An equation or a line. One, it is a straight line, straight. So if you take your ruler and you draw a straight line, that's a linear equation. How do you know it's a linear equation? When it's a graph, when it's in a table. When you have a linear equation and it is in a table, there is something you notice on the y values. And that's how you know it's a linear equation. Looking at the table, I know it's a linear equation. The increase, correct, stays the same. That's how you know it's a linear equation. As soon as one of them is different, it's not a linear equation anymore. So all of them have to be the same. And what is the standard formula of a linear equation? Y equals mx plus c. You should know this by heart. I shall call you 2 a.m. in the morning while you are asleep. Stand for an equation. Y equals mx plus c. You already know it. The m stands for the gradient of the line. And the c stands for the starting point of the line. At page 208, you have 4 different tables. You have exactly 2 minutes to let me know which one is a linear equation. You have 4, ABC. Page 208. You can look at them and say this is a linear equation and that's not. A, B, C, D. No, these 4. You have 2 minutes. And then the person whose name gets chosen shall let us know which one is a linear equation. No, that C is from another one. Ashanti will let us know which of these four are linear equations. And if she says A and you have B, that means you are wrong. There can be more than one.
Pastor, but you can keep adding the same number onto it. Eso A, sabi ko dos, e otro que dos. Pastor, você vai virar que A.
1.45. That is correct. Tables A and B are linear equations. C and D are not. You can't do it in Form 3. It's too much.
No, they're for 4.
They are in Form 5 now. (9.3). The last thing for today. Gradient of the line, M. Y equals mx plus c. Finding M. How do you find M? That is correct. You can say vertical rise divided by horizontal shift. You can say that as well. Afterwards, we will get coordinates. So, from C to D, what is the vertical rise? From C to D. C to D. C to D. 2, correct. 1, 2. And then the horizontal shift from C to F. It started from 0.5 to 1.5. 1. So the gradient of the line is ACDB. The gradient of that line is 2. 2 divided by 1 is 2. You can use different letters, you still get to the same answer. With use from C to D. You can also use A to D. You can also use A to B. You can also use C to B. They all get the same answer. Gradient of a line. You have D. A to D is 0 to 1.5. 3 divided by 1.5 is 2.
3 divided by 1.5 is 2.
Yes.
Yeah. 3 divided by 1.5 is 2.
1.5 times 2 is 3. So, I recommendation, make sufficient exercises from chapter 9 all the way to 9.2. Everything. So, recommendations 9.1, always make the first one and the last one. So for example, 9.1a, you make 1 and you make 6. You go the next one. 9b, you make 1 and you make 5. Yes. 9.2. We are at this speed, there is no time. We are going to catch up.